Well done to the boys. Well done, Chelsea. Was that our strongest starting 11? There's only one guy that I can single out today, and that's Badia Shield. Bring the jacket before it gets too cold for Badia Shield, before he makes any more mistakes. Is the guy's name Jacket or Jacquet or whatever? The guy that's, I think it's from France, that we want to sign, a 20-year-old centre back. Maybe he will do a better job, because Badia Shield is just a nervous Nelly, guys. Welcome to your review between Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. In the end, we won a 3-1 convincing victory over Crystal Palace, that is in disarray, that is in turmoil, with the manager that wants to leave, Mark Gay that's gone for 20 million after I think Arsenal also made a 75 million offer for them and they didn't accept it. But anyways, guys, fully deserved victory for us today versus Crystal Palace. Let's get into the match review in terms of let's first look at the lineup, because I want to check this lineup first. We played a 4-2-3-1 versus Crystal Palace today, and like I said, the only guy that that I think wasn't up to standard, like, he had his moments, this Badia Shield, especially that chance that Mateta had in the first half. He was the one that was slacking on the ball and Mateta pounced. Luckily, Mateta wasn't full throttle today in terms of finishing. He didn't have on his full shooting boots, and Sanchez made the save. Estevao. Estevao. Goal and an assist today. What a player, what an 18. Is he 18? 18-year-old player from Brazil. Joga Bonito. Him linking up with João Pedro up front. And the first goal of Estevao, the goal that he scored initially was, what was Crystal Palace doing? The defense was sleeping, and that's a 1v1 that we saw Estevao had. I haven't seen him in a 1v1 situation yet, but today has convinced us that he can be cool, calm, collected for his age. That finish that he had in the Premier League versus a Crystal Palace side, and holding off the defender with his pace and just his football IQ, and putting the ball in the back of the net, generating that much power past Dean Henderson. What a finish from the boy. João Pedro also cool, calm, collected up front, always linking up play between the midfield and bringing other players into play. The player that we also can say that had an average game was Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto is just, I don't know, there was a foot race that he wanted to have with Lacroix, and he lost it. He thought he could outpace Lacroix with the ball, and Lacroix just showed him flames. Pedro Neto was shown flames, guys. But like I asked in the beginning of the video, is this our best lineup? I know Andre Santos played under Liam Rosner at Strasbourg, so this is why I think Liam Rosner is trying to fit in Andre Santos into that midfield because of the injuries that Cole Palmer is suffering as of lately. Enzo Fernandez being pushed up the field is also looking like he's playing much better, Enzo Fernandez. And with the links of him or Real Madrid trying to sign him, it's looking like we are actually going to lose a good player if Enzo Fernandez leaves this team, because he also has a little bit of bite in him, trying to use the dark arts in these games in provoking the opposition players for them to make mistakes, and trying to look at Lerma got a yellow card. I think Lerma got a yellow card because of Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo was taken off, of course. Caicedo, James, and João Pedro was taken off. Pedro Neto was taken off. The one thing that I think we shouldn't have done is, I think the Caicedo substitution was fine. He should have been taken off because it was a yellow card, and we need to win every match going forward. But as for João Pedro, and I think James also taking off, James was also fine. That was okay. Pedro Neto should have come off because he was just having a bad game. João Pedro was maybe taken off because of the lap, just getting the lap some minutes. Estevao could have played, I think, the full game. He should have played the full game. Maybe might have gotten another goal or an assist again. But the players that came on in terms of Fofana, Gusto, Jamie Gittens, Joralato, Liam Delap, They made the end of the match a little bit more nervy than it needed to be, because we couldn't keep a hold of the ball. We couldn't dictate the play that the way we did when we had the other players on the pitch. I don't know if these guys do not know how to game manage. Just keep the ball and drain that fighting spirit out of Crystal Palace. Make them run around. I mean, we have a player advantage. We have an advantage here. We have an extra man. So make them run around. Do not make mistakes. Do not just kick the ball away all willy-nilly. But guys, today fully deserved, well performed. 3 points in the bag. Let's look where we are in the table so far. We are sitting currently fourth in the table, with Liverpool slipping up yesterday. Against whom did Liverpool play yesterday? Bournemouth. Liverpool slipping up against Bournemouth, and us winning today. And next we're facing a West Ham side that's also on a type of a bounce back. But I think we can get the job done against them, and we can leave everyone in the dust today. Today is the next match that's coming up after this review that I'm going to watch, between Manchester United and Arsenal. This is a tricky match because we also don't want Arsenal to win. But if Man U wins, then they can go above us. So Arsenal can just get the job done today and annihilate Manchester United so that we can remain fourth. Another thing that happened today was that I think Newcastle also lost against Aston Villa today. Let's just go check here quickly. But we are moving in the right direction in terms of performances. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, Aston Villa beat Newcastle United 2-0 today. We are moving in the right direction in terms of performances on the pitch. And of course, that is now how many matches? That is 4 out of 5 matches. Yeah, 4 out of 5 for Liam Rezano. We won against Charlton. We lost against Arsenal in the first leg of the EFL Cup semi-final. Then we beat Brentford 2-0. Parfors we beat 1-0, and against Crystal Palace, of course, today we won 3-1. Would have been nice if we had a clean sheet. You could see this frustration in Sanchez's eyes and the way he just reacted when he conceded that unnecessary goal. I think, like I saw that the penalty area, the area was so overcrowded. He made the first save, but the second save, it was again Badiashile and Chalobah just ball watching. That's why we conceded. Instead of them not ball watching and repositioning themselves on the line and just anticipating where the ball can go and for them to clear the ball. So Badiashile, if we can get another solid centre back that can play with Chalobah, because I think Chalobah is a little better than Badiashile. If we can just get another centre back, then I think we can salvage the season, go a little bit further in the Champions League, and of course cement this top 4 spot, because Champions League football is essential for Chelsea FC, guys. But well done to the lads, well done, a very much professional performance. The man of the match for me today is none other than Estevao. I was screaming and shouting the first half, give Estevao the ball, and that's what happened. When he got the ball, we got the goal, he got an assist, and he is just a player that without injuries, he can go places. Definitely, guys, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and that has been your review. Cheers, stay safe, and God bless.